her this audio. Of course she's going to deny all of this. I mean, come on, guys. Of course. Do you think I'm making this shit up? Come on.
I don't even know why she'd deny it, because so far it doesn't seem bad at all. And honestly, to be fair to her, I probably would do the same thing if I had this ongoing critic that I, or was friends with or whatever. I mean, I probably would have said the same thing to you, because, you kind of want to rub it in your face like, oh, David Yontef,
you're wrong.
I'll be back and you are wrong. So, okay.
Same,
so she tells
same thing. So she's like, the Marge will never be taken down. And I was like, well, I mean, listen, Margaret, I said, look at Vicky Gunvalson. Look what they did to her. Look what they did to Lisa Rinna. Look what they did to Dorinda. When you go out as a big name in the Housewives, like, you are taken down. Now, you think it's nothing against you producers being involved. Like, you're just never going to be that. She's like, never. The Marge will never be taken down. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Right. Okay, Margaret, I'm going to bite on this one because I have information on everyone. And at this point, it's getting like, I'm just keeping it light. Like, I'm basically laughing in her face. I'm like, we know you do. That's what Teresa, that's what Jennifer Aiden, that's what they've been saying. So I don't doubt that. And she's like, I mean, everyone.
Okay, implying you. Ooh.
Implying me. And then she mentioned Kim's name. She's like, I mean, you have a co-host and that's going well. She's like, everyone. So then I said, are you implying you have something? Mark, there's nothing on me. And then I explained to her that when I had dinner with Bo Dietl at Rayo's, that was a great dinner, but I don't do dinners just for dinners. I do it for business. And that was a business meeting. And I too have a file on everyone, Margaret. So we had a little moment and I'm like,
well, so wait, I think she used Bo Dietl. Like,
no, I think she was trying. Agent? I think she was trying to imply that she has stuff on me. And I'm like, I mean, do you think that now I'm going to go back behind the velvet rope and like what was her point? Like, does she think now I'm going to say I'm scared and I'm going to say good things about you? Because that's not how it works with me. Now it's like I've put some things into motion on my side. Like, you don't have a file on me, girl. I got a bigger file on you. But like, I just think like, what was the purpose of saying this to me over and over? Like, are you trying to scare me and intimidate me? Didn't work. It will never work. Never. I got content from my show. I'm telling all these wonderful people about this. And this is real. This happened just like this.
Wow.
I think she was threatening me.
Okay, we got to get Bo Dietl on the case. Like, what can
I mean, what do you think? It sounds like a threat to me.
No, I mean, I think that's a veiled threat. It's just letting you know that, just letting you know that she knows whatever about you, right? I mean, you had that, you were like a podcast host with another woman and that was like a falling out. I mean, we all have stuff. I mean, not that it's like, ooh, I got you.
I was fired from every job I have. I've already revealed all my plastic surgeries. Just like people were saying, Ebony,
maybe your dating life. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you are very like, we don't know a lot about your parents or your sister. I mean, we really don't know a lot about your family or like.
Reveal it all. I stand by everything I've said here. The minute something is revealed
I'm
about
too lazy to call a PI, but clearly Margaret has.
But the minute someone calls you and says, we're going to put this out there. This is just advice for everyone listening. You always say yes, put it out. You never bite. You never engage. If someone calls you and says, I want $1,000 or I'm going to reveal this, you give them 1,000, they want 10,000 the next day. Whatever it is, you just say, put it out. Hey, Paris Hilton, we're putting out your sex tape. Put it out. Pam Anderson, we got to put it out. Just put anything out there. Take the hit. Time heals all wounds. That's Charlie Sheen.
Remember, he spent years paying off everybody that knew he was HIV positive to try to keep
waste of just say yes. And apparently,
I know he should have
apparently he's broke. So just say yes. That's always my truly from the bottom of my heart. So it's like, bitch, you don't have anything. Then she says, I just have to tell you something. When you were taking a picture, she got really pissed off because I was taking a picture with Luann and like the media, like Andrew Weiner is like a very famous photographer. He covers like, he's like, we like need a picture of you. It goes in like guest of a guest or like Getty Images or whatever. So
Sure.
she couldn't believe that I was being asked, like lowly David from Behind the Velvet Rope, to be in like, you know, whatever on Getty Images with Luann, whatever it is. That's not the point. So then I said, well, come on, Luann, let's get a picture with my own camera. I saw the damn bitch. I'm not blind. So she was standing behind me. I'll post the picture. This is, talk about, like you said, why are these standing behind me doing the bunny ears to like ruin my picture with Luann? I'm not exaggerating.
Oh no, I need to see this. There's no way she was that petty and cheesy. No.
I have the pictures I'm going to post with this episode. So I saw this. So when she was done, because I'm not dragging the Countess into this filth from across the river in New Jersey. So when she was done doing the bunny ears, thinking that I didn't see her, that she was being so smart, and she walked her ugly ass away, I said, Luann, I said, can we do another picture? I said, you know, someone was in the background ruining our picture. And Luann's like, of course does. So I have a great picture with Luann. I'm like, let's do a selfie this time in case this bitch runs. I have the picture doing. So then when she was telling me off, she said, by the way, I need to let you know, I did the bunny ears in your picture with Luann. She's like, oh, I was just kidding around, but I did the bunny ears. I'm like, is this like an actual real conversation? Like, is this, Kim is like,
oh my God.
I mean, and listen, in my defense, in your defense, if we had 3 people listening, really, this isn't about me. This, you know what this is? This is an ode to all these listeners, because without you, no one would be listening to Behind the Velvet Rope or the Sarah Fraser Show. So she's really bothered that there's this many listeners. If we had 3 listeners, you think she would care?
No, I mean, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. This is just like, it's just so funny. Okay.
Wait, and then she's like, after she talks about bunny ears and like, oh, I'm sorry I ruined your picture. I'm like, well, I mean, you did it. You didn't ruin my picture. I'm not dying for a picture with Luann. I see her every other day, but I got a picture. You didn't ruin it. I saw what you were doing. After all this and threatening me, she's like, you know, we took you in. Well, first of all, I mean, get over yourself. You didn't, what do you mean you took me in? You took me in as a friend? Oh, well, I should be so lucky. She's like, because of our history, I just want to let you know, I will never speak bad about you. I will never. So wait, I'm like, now I'm like, what the fuck? So she threatens me, and that didn't get a rise out of me. You did the bunny ears. And this is over the course, Sarah, of like hours. This isn't all like at once. The bunny ears were earlier. So this woman is like obsessed chasing me around. And then she said, I will never speak bad about you. I will never speak bad about you. So I'm like, you just threatened, like, are you having a psychotic break in front of me?
No, it's the mind